Greetings, everybody out there. Welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So today, we're back with our series for the month of September, entitled Those Other Prog Wars. So, we have two more bands today, both obscure in their nature, of course. Both of them not well known, but both of them fantastic. This is another close battle. The roll of the dice has really lined up these bands in such a tight race. One of them, the opening band we're going to do now, is called Novalis. The album is Sommerbland. They are a German krautrock band. This album came out in 1976. Really good stuff here. They are right on the money here with their stuff. Some heavy beats, lots of keyboard. This album is dominated by keyboards. Doesn't sound like Eloy, but definitely in that range, like all the keyboard instruments. That's how much keyboards we're getting here. But they also have really strong vocals up front. Even though they're in German, I think they're pretty damn good. Some nice melodic guitar riffing throughout the entire album, especially on the opening tracks. Heavy instrumental bass and keyboards just about everywhere on this. So the last track on the album, which is the one I'm going to talk about, the frontal part, the frontal strong in German. The vocals are frontal, strong, and in German. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm messing it up as usual. Lots of melodic guitar bits here and more dominating bass. It's a pretty standard formula they have for this album. It's really good. I highly recommend, if you like krautrock or if you like progressive rock and you are getting into the krautrock scene, this is an album you should listen to. It's a really strong album. I could listen to it a couple times in a row and I wouldn't be distracted at all. It won fairly easily over Pavlov's Dog last time, but it's not going to have an easy time today because the band that it's going up against is, and I'm gotten this right now, Osabisa, yeah. I don't know what I said last time, but I've learned that it's Osabisa, and the album is Woyaga. There you go. Osabisa Woyaga. So this is, of course, a Guyanan Afro kind of progressive rock band. Lots and lots of percussion stuff on here. Just about anything you can think of that you can make a percussion noise with, you're going to hear it on this album. So good. The vocals are outstanding. There's 7 guys in this band, at least on this album, and they vocally sound amazing. They're just great vocals. I love that's one of the strong parts of this album. Huge variety of percussion instruments here, used in variety of ways. There's almost a quiet spiritual side to this album. You almost feel like feels like there's a presence on the album. I really enjoyed this. The flute sounds are fantastic as well. I think the bass line is really good, especially with the Hammond organ with them together, sounding fantastic. The last song, very atmospheric, lots of harmony. Title track, Woyaga, really good, just really strong. And overall, I like the dominating part of this album is the catchiness of the songs, the overall harmonic vocals and vocal sounds, really great. The instrumentation, especially the percussion section, really fantastic. This is an album that I think you would like to put on if you're not having such a great day. It's going to bring you up. It's a bring you up album, definitely. It was released in 1971, apparently on the RMCA label. I never heard of these guys before this tournament, and I'm glad I did. This is definitely an album on my list to get. And as good as Novalis is, and I do like that, and I will get into them more, I just think these guys are better. And this is probably the biggest gap I've had so far in this second round. Everybody else has been by a hair. This one's a little bigger than that. And on the strength of their vocals and their percussion and their overall upbeat sound to their music, I gotta give it to Osiaba. Osibiza. There you go. Great stuff. Love it. Give it a try. Listen to it. So the album has a kind of flying red elephant on it with fangs, and it's attacking a snake on the ground. Yeah, gotta give this a look and see and listen to. Great stuff. So there you have it. Osibiza. We'll go on to round 2, and Novalis, which is a great band, will go into my book to look for that album. So take care. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you got any comments about either of these two albums, please put them in the comment section below. I know a lot of people like the Novalis, probably expected it to do very well, and it probably would have, but so far it's been a tough go to get out of the second round here for all these bands that I like so much. So take care.